Now, there are plenty of celebrities who've been talking about crystals recently, from Adele needing them to perform to Holly Willoughby using them to help her children to sleep. But do you know anything about them or how they can help you? Because I certainly don't, which means I'm looking forward to chatting to our crystal healer, Laura Konst. Hi, Laura.
Hello, Selina. How are you?
Good, thank you. And I know you've been listening to our Vietnamese lady as well. It sounded yum, didn't it?
Yes, it did. I really fancied some of those dishes tonight.
Yeah, me too. But on to crystals. I have to admit I know nothing about them. So what are they and how can they help us?
The crystals are beautiful gifts from Mother Earth. Mother Earth grows them in different types of ways, either volcanic or via pressure. And all of them have beautiful vibrations and because of their molecular structure. And each vibration can give us support. So, for example, they can be calming, they can be energizing, and you name it. And it's great that, like you said, celebrities also, have discovered the crystal healing side of it.
So how would one know then which one, I mean, if I wanted one to help me sleep, for example, how would I know which crystal to pick?
So most crystal shops, they will explain you as well. Often more the softer colors, just to be very basic, like rose quartz is very good for going to sleep, or howlite, which is actually Victoria Beckham's favorite crystal, one of hers. But yeah, most crystal shops, they'll list as well where you can use the crystals for. So on my website, taliloz.com, it's very easy to choose your crystals. I've got lists of if you suffer from anxiety or if you want help and support with learning or focus, then I have listed the specific crystals for you.
And what do you do with them? Do you just have to have them near you?
So there's many ways to use them, actually. I love to carry them with me, like a little tumble stone, but you can also have really big ones. I mean, you have crystals that are up to 1 or 2 meters tall. You can place them in your house. You can place them next to your bedside. So they're besides they're very beautiful, they're very easy to use in your own lifestyle day to day.
Yeah. And you are a crystal healer. So how do you heal people then with crystals?
Crystal healing, the session, for example, will be if it's like a massage type of setting. So you'll go lie down on a bed and I have a talk with the client, need or maybe something bothering them, and I try to find the right crystal for them. So if they're a bit anxious, I get more calming crystals. Then the client will lay on the bed and I will place the crystals on him or her, and the crystals will do most of the job. And it takes about like half an hour, 45 minutes total. And equally, you can also do distance healing, which we had to do over Zoom during the pandemic because you can't see people. And that also helps with a little bit of sort of Reiki energy as well within.
Okay. Why did you get into it, or how did you get into it?
Oh, well, I was introduced from my mum, actually, by crystals when I was very little in a small town in the Netherlands. And because back in the day, and I'm talking early 90s, we didn't talk about it outside the house because people probably think it's very weird. So as a child, I was always into crystals, and my mum's been using crystals as well. And they've always been my support pillars throughout my life. And I think for me, especially the last couple of years, I went through a divorce and then pandemic happened, lost my job. They became even more important. And while I was put on furlough last year and I lost my job, I decided, you know what, I love this so much. I'm also going to get my certificate for crystal healing, and that's also slowly I built my online shop as well. Wow, okay. And that's Tali and Loz, is it? Yes, Tali and Loz is TaliAnd and then LOZ.com. And we're also on Instagram, Facebook, and Pinterest. And that's with astrologer Natalia Morrow, is that correct? Yes. Yeah, we started it together. Yeah. But her life took a different turn. So she's no longer with business. But we both decided the name is fantastic, and she fully supports me. Actually, saw her last week, and She said, Laura, you just go for it. You just go for it.
Oh, lovely. So that's tallyandloz.com, and people can find out more from there.
Yeah, exactly. And if people want to find out more, I'm more than happy to get free consultations as well. Instagram, Facebook, and via the website, you can contact me.
Great stuff. As I always say, I've got all the details. If somebody's driving or doesn't have a pen to hand, then just contact me and I can give you all the details. Thank you so much for joining us and telling us a bit about crystals, Laura.
Thank you so much for having me.
My pleasure. Take care. Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye-bye. Bye.